All right, we in the house. It was looking rough there for a minute, baby. We pulled it off. All right. Good morning, millionaires. Let's get this party going on Instagram. Welcome to the LinkedIn family. Welcome to the YouTube gang. Hope you feel really good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm your own personal CMO. I'm your own personal profit acceleration coach, revenue acceleration coach. And some of you know, some of you don't, but we do this every single morning, Monday through Friday. Starts at about 7:30 a.m. We always start off with a training of some sort, and then from there we go into affirmations. We go into different visualization exercises every single morning. Our goal is to give you some food for thought, give you some food for your soul as it relates to you becoming a better entrepreneur, as it relates to you becoming a stronger entrepreneur, a more effective entrepreneur, and obviously a more profitable entrepreneur. So every Monday we focus on mindset because I really believe you got to be before you'll do, before you'll have. Every Tuesday we focus on sales tips because after all, don't nothing move till somebody sells something. Am I right? Every Wednesday we focus on marketing because after all, while sales is about hunting and gathering, marketing is largely about you attracting. Largely is all about marketing is all about, how well have you painted a picture that makes me kind of like I can't help it. I'm just drawn to you. My God, you seem to know my exact situation. You seem to understand my exact problem, and you seem to have figured out my exact solution. I'm talking about the solution I need. I mean, good grief, where did you come from? Every Thursday, we focus on leadership. And I truly believe every problem in society is really a problem of leadership. And then every Friday is Free Coaching Friday. This Thursday, we are doing another free masterclass, part 2 in our series of how to join the top 1%. If you were on the first one, somebody give me some fire emojis or something. If you was like, yo, that first one was fire, that was just part 1. Part 4, we're starting off with the skills. And so I hope you're really excited about this because obviously mindset is 80% of it, but who wants to only get 80% across a lake? Mindset is part of it, but when you're getting on an airplane, do you want the really positive guy who has no idea what he's doing, or do you want the jerk who's flown and landed successfully thousands of times? Of course, we want the guy with the skills. And so that's what this Thursday's masterclass is all about. We're going to continue with these 7 steps to leaving a 99% behind. So I hope you're ready for that. If you haven't done it yet, then what you want to do is join our newsletter. All you do is go to millionaireminded.com, or you can go to wearemillionaireminded.com. And then what you're going to discover is that you automatically are enrolled in the Kaizen Academy. You can attend the class for free. And if you want the replay, then you can purchase the replay. But today is all about marketing, y'all. So what we're going to talk about this morning are these 3 ways that anybody can create a unique selling proposition. 3 ways anybody can create a unique selling proposition. Is everybody familiar with a USP? Everybody familiar with that? Yeah, Daryl, glad you made it in this morning, man. Willette is in the house. That's what I'm talking about, Queen. K. Nicole. Naire made it in. That's what I'm talking about. Jasmine. Do you know what a USP is, Dennis? Are you familiar with that, Miss Baker? A unique selling proposition. Yeah, my man Mark Arnold is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Gina? Glad you made it in this morning. Yeah. A USP is a unique selling proposition. My man Omar is in the house. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm glad you made it up this morning with us, man. Welcome to the other side. What's up, Tess? All right. So Yuli, do you know what a USP is? Samaya, I know we got some students out here that know what a USP is. Miss Banks, you know what a USP is? What's up, Sharice? Yeah, that's exactly right. A unique selling proposition. That's exactly right. And a lot of companies need one, but not a lot of companies have one. Yeah, LaRon is like, I don't know. I love that. I love people's honesty and transparency. Anybody else not know what a unique selling proposition is? I didn't know that, Omar. I thought you'd just be missing, bro. I ain't know. I ain't know. Yeah, let's get it. So here's a question I want you to write down that'll help you figure out your unique selling proposition. If you're taking notes, this is a good place to start writing. This is a good place to start writing. What's up, Instagram? What's up, Shirley? What's up, Raina? Toddy in the house. Jamie, my girl Jazzy in here, repping Jazzy's juice. I love that. hopefully she ain't having none right now. All right. So whether you are doing Jazzy's juice, whether you are running a daycare center, whether you are running a home-based business or a phone-based business, regardless, what you need is a unique selling proposition, because the whole goal here is for you to avoid being looked at as a commodity, y'all. And a commodity is something that you choose based on price. A lot of industries are transforming because of technology and making people into commodities. You know that? Like in car sales, they're being made into commodities. When your parents were little, when our grandparents were little kids, you would go to the car lot and that car salesman would have on some loud jacket, lots of personality, maybe smoking a cigar and all of that, right? He the man. And he would use this larger than life personality to sell you on the car. But now, because of technology, he's a commodity. He's something that you just choose based on price. Why? Because we got the internet. We go on the internet and we search out what we're looking for. And then because we have no other way to differentiate between this Dodge Charger and that one, or this car lot and that one, what do we go with? We choose it based on price. That is the worst position for you to be in as an entrepreneur. You never want to put yourself in position where all they can choose you is based on your price. The only way they can choose you is based on your price. I don't care, like I said, if you're selling juice or you're selling coaching. You are in trouble if you don't have a unique selling proposition. So here's the question I want you to write down. This is a question that will help you determine your unique selling proposition. Is everybody ready? Here's the question, y'all. You ready? Here we go. Why should I, your perfect customer, choose to do business with you over every other option that's available in the marketplace, including doing it myself, going with a competitor, or doing nothing at all? I'm going to say it one more time because this is what you got to consider when you're creating a unique selling proposition. I'm going to say it again. Here we go. Why should I, your perfect customer, choose to do business with you over every other option available in the marketplace, including doing it myself, going with a competitor, or doing nothing at all? Why should I go with you? Why should I choose to do business with you? You should have this question seared into your brain, especially if you're looking to be an authority and not a commodity. I want you to understand this is how this question, this is a crowbar. This should pry your brain open and get you to dig out a bunch of good ideas. And if you can't answer this question, you're not going to get a unique selling proposition. But you also got bigger problems. Why? Because it means you've been getting your customers only because you are bending over backwards for the cheapest price. You are getting your customers only because you have a convenient location and people are just lazy as heck. You are getting all your customers because maybe you've got the good luck of being the only provider they know about. But all of these leave you real vulnerable to the young lions that are walking your same path. You need a USP. Am I making sense? Somebody give it to me in the comments if I'm making sense. I need a USP. I need a USP. Is this Marketing Wednesday or what? I need a USP. Somebody say, I need a USP, and give me a share. If you're rocking with me on Instagram, there's a little arrow right down here, and you can use that and share this with different entrepreneurs that you know. I'm telling you, this is going to change their business if they really understand what I'm giving them, because your unique selling proposition should be a specific attribute. It should be a specific benefit that addresses your customers' needs or addresses your customers' concerns in a way the competitors don't. Even if you're running a phone-based business, you and the crew that you're putting together should have a unique selling proposition. Is it the fact that they can get closer to business and closer to God? Is it a fact that now they have a crew, a really cool, productive, professional, progressive people that they can hang out with? What is your unique selling proposition? Are you building a team or a family? What is your unique selling proposition? Do you specialize in homes with yards of an acre or more? Or is your unique selling proposition all about the fact that you focus on helping really small homes look much bigger? What is your unique selling proposition? Is it the fact that your daycare center specializes in teaching kids a second language? What is your unique selling proposition? Or is your daycare strictly for single parents with two different jobs? What I'm trying to tell you is you need something that is unique, that makes you stand out from the crowd. So I believe that the reason why people will do business with you and not someone else is because you have put something in their mind that sets you apart, that makes you the only real and good choice. Without a USP, or if your USP is weak, you're going to be seen as a commodity provider, a business that just gets judged based on price, like oranges and rice, undifferentiated, standardized, right? Cheap. Surely this ain't what you want for yourself and your business. But if you're without a unique selling proposition, and now you want to create one, thanks to Good Morning Millionaire, there are some specific rules you should follow. I'm going to give them to you. I want you to jot these down in your power book, and I want you to get better because of this class this morning. First thing I want you to recognize is that USPs are almost always driven by the market. It's not about the product, it's about the person, right? It's about the market that you've selected. Who, if you notice in that sentence, is your perfect customer? I know this is a scary question for you to ask, because somewhere inside your brain, you're like, everybody can use my product, but you'll never be able to afford to market to everybody that could use your product. You got to select a target market. You got to understand why you've chosen that target market. You've got to know why that target market would choose you. What do they want? How do they want it? You know, anybody remember the original slogan of Domino's Pizza? Anybody remember this? Anybody remember the original slogan of Domino's Pizza? It went like this: fresh, hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. 10 words, y'all. Fresh, hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. That's 10 words. Check this out. Those 10 words were brilliant. They created a billion-dollar company when this guy started in his kitchen with his brother. These 10 words incorporate two product benefits with the meaningful specificity of delivery within 30 minutes, not quick, fast, or soon, but precisely 30 minutes. And they had the nerve to use the word guarantee. You know, I think it's also kind of cool to mention here that all the original Domino's pizza places were in college towns. So they were basically college adjacent. They were always college campus adjacent. Why? This meant buildings full of people smoking a certain, at the time, illegal substance. Now it's legal many places. And it had the side effect of needing large quantities of carbs in a hurry. You know what I mean? It didn't necessarily have to taste better than anything else, but people just had the munchies. Y'all get what I'm saying to you? And so Domino's took advantage of that. The main issue was speed. And most people who needed them were not in a state or a position to go get it. That's why Domino's USP didn't have nothing in it about the pizza's recipe or how it's better than anything else. All that mattered to their target market that's sitting there with the munchies because they're baked out of their skull was speed. You got me? And so the reason I'm bringing up this kind of silly example is so you understand that the best unique selling propositions are at least in part based on them considering a target market. You got to look at your target market and you got to recognize that that is where your USP is. Write this down in your notes. Whoever can describe the problem the best always and automatically creates the assumption they got the best solution. Now, I'm glad this is recorded because maybe that was a mouthful for you. That was probably a tongue twister. It also explains the recording career of artists like Drake, right? The reason that Drake can get into the heart of a woman and make her listen to his project is this simple reason that also applies to you marketing your brand. It goes like this: whoever can describe the problem the best automatically creates the assumption they got the best solution. You hear me? But here's another thing that you should think about. A USP is not a slogan. A USP ain't the same thing as a slogan. A lot of people think they got a USP because they got a catchphrase. You see it in a lot of real big corporations, real big businesses that are unwilling to have a point of differentiation. They think they somehow done cracked the code and they something for everybody. You know what I mean? But the problem with slogans is that usually they're product driven instead of market driven. It's all about who they are and what they got. Things like we're the oldest or we're the best, we're the smartest, right? Hertz, rental car company, for years, I remember they had this slogan. It was like, we're number one. And it don't say anything that's really meaningful to the market. Why do I care you're number one? What's in it for me that you're number one? Sometimes even when you're talking about the benefits of your product or your service and you say some meandering word salad, you need to say, and what that means to you is, like when I'm telling people we have an A plus with the business bureau, like I say, and what that means for you is your reputation ain't at stake when you refer people to this company. You see what I did there? I turned the feature into a benefit. That's what you got to do. I hope I'm making sense. And with Hertz, they didn't do that. Yeah, some customers would prefer to deal with whoever's number one because the vast majority, they love to jump on a bandwagon. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that ain't the one. Nobody cares. And what you got to understand is, even when your campaign goes viral, it don't mean somebody cares. How many of y'all saw Snoop's thing about I'm giving up smoke? They just now fired that CEO because the campaign went viral, but it ain't translating to no sales. Did y'all hear about that? Anybody hear about that one? Snoop Dogg went viral because he's like, I'm giving up smoke. So anyway, enough preamble. We almost out of time. I'm going to give you 3 different pathways to creating a dope USP. No pun intended, since I just brought up Snoop Dogg. All right, everybody with me? I'm going to give you 3 pathways to creating a unique selling proposition. Yeah, Jazzy, word salad. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to give you 3 pathways to creating a dope, unique selling proposition. I want you to jot these down. Let's get it. Here's the first one, y'all: positioning. Positioning. What you do or sell differently than anybody else in that category positions it. Everybody with me? One of the greatest, most ironic, funny, hilarious examples of our time is what Subway sandwiches did. They somehow managed to convince people that a foot-long loaf of bread cut in half with processed lunch meat and a few vegetables is a weight loss food. Can you imagine? They were able to transform their position in the market from another fast food alternative to a weight loss program. Can you imagine? It is incredible what marketing can do. Taco Bell tried the same thing. They had way less success, but Subway has done it for decades, and it hasn't even fully gone away with their recent celebrity spokespeople. I'm talking about they've had horrible snafus. Do y'all remember Jared? Jared got caught up in a real wild case. I ain't gonna go there right now, but if you Google it, it ain't hard to find. My thought is Subway ain't skip a beat. My point is Subway ain't skip a beat. Positioning is just that powerful. It was too late. By the time Jared got exposed, no pun intended, horrible joke, but you'll get it after you Google Jared. My point is their positioning was already so strong that you couldn't do nothing with them. How are you positioning yourself? How are you positioning your brand? I think it's worth you considering, millionaire. Here's the second one. If you're ready for number 2, give me a number 2 and a share. Let's go. Give me a number 2 and a share. Yeah, Miss Shirley. You don't remember Jared, that big dude from Subway? You remember Jared. Don't front on me. Y'all remember Jared. Y'all remember Jared. Stop playing. I ain't the only one remember Jared from Subway. Trust me, you Google him and you'll never forget. Jared was a wild boy, Paul. Tell him, bro. They forgot. I ain't forget. But what's cold is none of us forgot Subway's positioning even after the Jared incident. All right, here's the second pathway. Here's the second pathway. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Jared definitely played himself. Yeah, Dr. MJ remembers. Dr. Marilyn remembers. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. The second pathway is speed, y'all. Speed. Speed. What do I mean by that? Domino's had the speed position, right? The speed proposition. It's when you promise that a certain service will act faster than the rest. You see it when you're driving down the highway. They say things like same day dentures or same day implants. You know, my son had just chipped his tooth. He was able to get it fixed same day, right? The guaranteed pathway offers a kind of like a try it before you buy promise. Y'all know about the story about the guy selling a pony. You know, they go to this place and they look at the pony. The daughter loves it. They go to this place, look at the pony. The daughter loves it. But then when they go to this place, the guy's like, hey, take the pony home, try it out. If you don't like it, just bring the pony back. Now, you know, after that daughter gets that pony home, that pony never coming back, right? So the guarantee promise is kind of like that. It's like a try before you buy kind of promise. I remember I had a client that was running a mattress company, right? And they created what they called a dream room. Y'all know I used to do consulting for companies like, you know, Scion and Red Bull and all of these types of joints. I had a buddy who was running a mat, and they created a dream room because they knew that people were kind of like awky and reluctant to try out the mattresses, right? They don't want us to lay on the mattress in front of everybody in the store. It feels hella awkward if you've ever bought a mattress before, right? So what they did was they created a dream room where for an hour or so, you could do whatever you wanted in it. And that's a story for another day. But it was a private room similar to a hotel. You pick the bed. They move the bed in there. There's also a TV, everything that would simulate the real environment that the mattress would be in. And then what they would do is let you stay in there long enough to prove that their offer was legit. You get what I'm saying to you? Check this out, y'all. Speed is the second pathway. If you're ready for number 3, give me a number 3 and a share. I got one more for you. So I want you to picture that. How are you positioned, right? You know, what is your speed? Is there anything you can say, hey, within 24 hours, we're going to start your credit process? Within 24 hours, you're going to notice the weeds starting to die in your front lawn. And am I making sense to you? Yeah, Bell. Yeah, Mr. Fernandez. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Check it out, y'all. The third pathway, and before I get to the third pathway, I just want to announce the Kaizen Academy is going on Thursday night. So if you have not registered, then make sure you get on the newsletter. You can attend the Kaizen Academy for free. We've changed up how we're doing it because we just want to blow entrepreneurs up. We just want to make sure everybody got it the way we're giving it. So make sure that you go to the website, millionaireminded.com, and enroll in the newsletter. You'll see a little box that says join the world's best newsletter for entrepreneurs. That will automatically enroll you in this Thursday night's Kaizen Academy course, which is called Joining the Top Percent, how to join the top 1% of any company that sells anything, right? And this is part 2. So you're going to love it. It's absolutely free. Just make sure you go to millionaireminded.com and get registered. All right. Here's the third one, y'all. Here's the third one. Personal relevance. Personal relevance. This is another pathway. This is the last one we're going to talk about today. So basically what we're saying is we matching our message with the market. Let's say there's a category of products, you know, like vitamins. Maybe there are 30 varieties of vitamin formulas that help you protect or improve your vision, right? And then let's say there's one specific company that has a product position to protect and improve the vision of airline pilots. The way they'll market it is going to be a lot simpler. All they got to do is target only airline pilots through media that's just for airline pilots, through podcasts that are just for airline pilots, magazines that are just for airline pilots, YouTube videos that are just for airline pilots, and the schools that teach airline pilots. Maybe you have a product like business credit that's just for truckers. Well, just imagine, it makes it a lot easier for you to market the business credit product, because now all you have to do is target only truck drivers through media that's just for truck drivers, Instagram pages that's just for truck drivers, Facebook groups that's just for truck drivers. I don't care if they're commercial, I don't care if they're recreational. These are some of the pathways. Am I making sense, y'all? I know some of y'all listening to this are like, well, yo, my business is different. This ain't gonna work for me. I'm telling you, the devil is a lie. All right. I don't care if you're a butcher, a baker, or a candlestick maker. You can use a unique selling proposition to skyrocket your business. I don't care if you're in some niche that's too general for us to even mention. You can blow your business up by stepping out of the world of being a commodity into the world of being an authority. You know, you're going to say your business is too ordinary. Your business is too mundane. And I've been talking about pizza places, mattress companies. I just now talked about vitamins. How much more mundane do you want to get? You ever been down a vitamin aisle? All I'm saying to you is at the very point of a USP is that now your message can't be ignored. Now you're taking an ordinary business and you're finding a way to position it so it's extraordinary. And like my mentor, Mr. Les Brown, always says, all it takes to be extraordinary is putting a little bit extra with the ordinary. So if you're sitting there thinking you can't do this, I'm telling you, the devil's a liar, and he will fan the flames while you sweat in the fire. You hear me? Just because you sell something ordinary does not mean you can't do this. If you sell something ordinary, what it means is you better do this. I hope this was helpful, y'all. This is the last month that we'll be doing these good. First of all, was this helpful? Let me see some money bags if this was helpful for you. Let me see some money bags if this was helpful. If this was helpful to you, let me see some money bags. If you find Good Morning Millionaire trainings helpful, let me see some money bags, the affirmations, the visualization exercises, stuff like that. Check it out, y'all. My mentor is making me change this format. So at the end of this month, we won't be doing these morning classes for free anymore. He said that because people don't pay, they don't pay attention. They don't really respect the knowledge that I'm giving them. I'm like, but, you know, I made the Inc. 5000, our company, like, I do this. I've never had it. They respect it. They respect it. He's like, they don't respect it. You're doing it for free, Haziq. They hate you, bro. I'm like, oh, that's why I'll be talking all morning and get 7 likes. He's like, yeah, they don't respect it because it's free. So I'm finally listening to him, y'all. At the end of this month, you know, we're moving this class into the Kaizen Academy. So for $1.50 a day, somebody give it to me, $1.50 a day, $1.50 a day. You'll be able to continue this journey with us every Monday, mindset, every Wednesday, marketing, every Tuesday, sales, every Thursday, leadership. You'll get 20, 25 morning trainings a month for that $1.50 a day. Plus, you're going to get multiple interviews with millionaires. We're calling that Millionaire Moments. Then on top of that, you're going to get 3 to 4 master classes every single month and the replays. If that sounds fair to you for $1.50 a day, then give me $1.50 in the comments. Give me $1.50 in the comments, $1.50 a day. If I don't make you $1.50 a day, I will eat my do-rag and stream it live. I will boil that joint, put some salt and pepper in there, and I will eat my do-rag. All right. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, $1.50 a day, man. It don't hurt nothing. It don't hurt nothing. And my mentor is going to be so proud. So if you're down to join the Kaizen Academy and you already know it, then hit me up for the link and I'll send you how you can get involved. $1.50 a day is something like $45 a month, man. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you for all of the love, y'all. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Nah, LaRon, it is true. Look how I only got 7 likes. Whatever platform y'all are looking at, you know, I just gave you like $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 worth of information for somebody out there. Somebody gonna make some serious money with this joint. Have you ever seen our testimonies? But here I am with 7 likes. That was supposed to be a hint for y'all to like this joint. Y'all still ain't gonna like it. All right, Raina, like, don't eat the do-rag. Hopefully I don't have to. All right, y'all. So we about to come back and jump on Instagram real quick, do these affirmations. I love y'all. Samaya, like, you got 12 likes now. It's all good. It's all good. More things change. The more things stay the same, the more things got to change. It's all good. You know, love y'all too, man. Appreciate it. All right, we about to go take it to Instagram. You can join us, Mr. Haziq Ali. I'm gonna stop the Instagram now, and then I'm gonna come back and get to that thing, and we're gonna go live and do our affirmation. So come back in a minute, y'all. Here we go. All right, love y'all, man. And remember, either your mind has to expand to match your goals, or your goals will just start to shrink to match your mind. Meet us over on Instagram, y'all. Let's get it.